Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of DBD Perk Encyclopedia, where I go through all of the DBD perks and explain them in potato terms so they're a little bit easier to understand. Today, we're going to be looking at David King's 3 teachable perks: No Mither, We're Gonna Live Forever, and Dead Hard. We're Gonna Live Forever is a great healing perk when another survivor is in the dying state on the ground. We're first going to explain the first part of We're Gonna Live Forever, where it gives you 100% increased speed when you're picking somebody up from the dying state. So when you pair this with other perks, it is an amazing healing perk. Now here's the tricky part to We're Gonna Live Forever, because you can actually get an even greater benefit from it if you do one of these 4 things first. You either need to perform a safe hook rescue, which means that the survivor who gets taken off the hook does not get downed within a certain time frame after being unhooked. Take a protection hit for a survivor. Now this typically only works when you are taking a protection hit for an injured survivor. I've never seen it successfully register as a protection hit against a healthy survivor, because if you think about it, you're protecting that survivor from going down. You can also get it by rescuing a survivor by stunning the killer with a pallet, or getting a flashlight or flashbang save. Got you, baby! The secondary function, once you get one of these 4 conditions first, is that you will give that survivor, after picking them up out of the dying state, 10 seconds of endurance. Remember, endurance is when it'll allow you to take an additional hit. So this can be very, very helpful in certain situations where if you do pick somebody up off the floor, but it's a really close call and you're not sure if you're going to be able to take a hit for them so that they can run away, this gives them that extra 10 seconds of endurance, so that this way they can either get away from the killer and try and go heal, or continue their chase. No Mither. Where do we start? Many people within the Dead by Daylight community see No Mither as a meme perk and nothing more than that, because of what it does to you. Now, when we're talking about No Mither, first off, right out the gate, you are going to be injured for the entirety of the match and have a broken status effect, which means that you will not be able to heal. With that comes several benefits that I'll break down for you step by step so it's a little bit easier to understand. 1, you don't leave pools of blood. So when you're in chase, if you are walking, you're not going to see that you are bleeding. 2, your grunts of pains are reduced by 75% of their normal volume, so you're quieter when you're injured. And 3, your recovery speed when you are slugged or in the dying state is 25% faster than normal. And you can completely recover for as long as the match goes on, or until you bleed out. So what I mean by that is that if you are downed, you're going to be able to pick yourself up, much like Unbreakable, which we learned about last time with Bill's perks. You can check that out in the DBD Perk Encyclopedia playlist here. Dead Hard. One of the killer's most hated perk prior to 2023. It's been changed around a lot, but basically the gist of Dead Hard is when you press the activate ability button, it gives you 0.5 seconds of endurance. Once you use your endurance and you are hit by the killer, you are put in a mending state where you'll have a little yellow bar under your name. It causes exhaustion for 40 seconds. And then Dead Hard cannot be used. Now, in order to have Dead Hard active in your perks, you need to be unhooked. So once you get on the hook and you are taken off, that is when you will have the ability to use Dead Hard. Now, you did notice that I said it's 0.5 seconds. So this is extremely, extremely important to remember, because if you miss Dead Hard, it is gone. It doesn't come back. You don't get to try again. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I would categorize Dead Hard as a higher skill level perk because of the timing of when you have to hit it. I myself rarely, if I would probably say never, use Dead Hard even before the nerf to it. So if you are thinking about using this, I would highly, highly recommend getting really familiar with the gameplay and how killers play first, so that this way you can give it a go and actually get the timing down. And those are David's perks. They're all pretty straightforward. The hardest one to really comprehend, if you look at the description, would probably be We're Gonna Live Forever. Dead Hard, in my opinion, is the hardest to master. I've never been good with Dead Hard, so to all those people who were using Dead Hard that made killer mains rage, good on you, because I can only use Dead Hard now that nobody expects it. What do you use David's perks for? Do you use any of them in regular gameplay? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, if you're liking the content and you want to learn more about Dead by Daylight or any of the other games that I made, make sure to subscribe here to my YouTube channel, as well as like and comment on any of the videos that you want to see more of. Next time on DBD Perk Encyclopedia, we're going to be taking a look at Ace Visconti's 3 teachable perks. But until then, my friends, stay safe out there, and I'll see you out in the fog. If you want to catch games live, make sure to follow me on kick.com/redundant30 and twitch.tv/redundant30.